Going to be talking about sexy fragrances for Valentine's Day. Fragrances that, when you go on that date, when you go out, when you meet that special person, when you have dinner with that person, or even if you're just hanging out with that special person, is guaranteed to make sure they never forget that meeting. I'm Ani Perfumes and welcome to my channel. Here we'll be talking about all things perfume, beauty and lifestyle. If you've not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button, please. And share this video. I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm gonna jump straight into it. This is the month of February, and month of February is so special to me because it's my birthday month, but let's just leave that to the side. What makes this month even more special than it already is to me is the fact that it's the month of love. Romance is in the air. Everyone is talking about love, Cupid. Everyone is like, who's your Valentine? Are you gonna be my Valentine? Very much February is just all things love. So we're going to be highlighting sexy fragrances for Valentine's Day, or pretty much for the month of February. So when you do go out on Valentine's Day, you can make sure they never forget you. Imprint on them. Even if you're hanging out with that special person, if you're meeting that special person, these are sexy fragrances that will make sure they never forget that experience with you. In no particular order, because all of these fragrances that I'm going to be talking about are very sexy fragrances. So in no particular order, I'm going to be listing fragrances that I think will be perfect for that date night, perfect for the girls' night out, just perfect for this month of love, perfect for that special person, perfect to make sure they never forget you. Just sexy fragrances that I would recommend you wear for Valentine's Day. Let's go straight into it. We're starting strong, and in no particular order, we're starting with YSL Libre Intense. Whew. I've talked about this perfume in my video about designer perfumes, but this is lavender goodness. So this has lavender, mandarin orange, bergamot. It has vanilla, it has ambergris, it has vetiver. So this is what it looks like. YSL Libre Intense, to me, of all designer perfumes, this is one that just by itself screams sexy. This is one of those perfumes that honestly, if you wear it, because I have personally worn this to a club before. I wore it to a club. I actually layered it with another fragrance. I think I layered it with Killian Princess, but this was the major one. Killian Princess, I barely put any of that, but I wore this. And a club is crowded. People are in there, different people. And this girl walks up to me and she goes, "You smell so good. What are you wearing?" And I was like, I get shy sometimes, especially when it's a crowded place and someone's talking to me. So I was like, I'm wearing YSL Libre Intense. She's like, really? I'm like, yes, I am wearing YSL Libre Intense. It's just such a sexy fragrance. I have had so many compliments. Just generally, man, love this one. I'm not even gonna speak on that one because we're not like seeking men's validation on anything, but that's just what I've noticed personally. It's just so nice. It's so sexy. It projects well. It lasts just fine. It sits easy. It's a perfume that I would describe as an easy sitting perfume that would still help you radiate that sexiness you really want without doing too much. It's one of those sexy fragrances that is effortlessly sexy. You don't have to do too much when you really wear it. You let the perfume work for you. That's what YSL Libre Intense. Let the perfume do the work for you, because your perfume is already screaming sexy. So of course you're sexy. Like if you feel sexy, you're sexy. So that's what I get from YSL Libre Intense. I feel like it's a great date night scent. It's not overpowering. It's not too loud. It's not shouting. It's one of those very sexy, calm, but the lavender still really projects through. It's not overly floral, if you ask me. I feel like it's very well rounded, but majorly it just has this, how would I put it, has this aura to it that I love. I can't get enough of it. It's definitely a great date night scent. So if you're thinking of going on a date, this Valentine's, you know, definitely make sure you consider wearing YSL Libre Intense. It's so sexy, just so good. It's so sexy. You would just wear it and come tell me all the compliments you're gonna get, because people would not stop telling you how great you smell. People would not stop telling you, oh my gosh, what perfume is that? Yes, so that's YSL Libre Intense. Let us go to the next. Coming in, another sexy date night Valentine's Day fragrance that I would recommend is Moon Carnival by Wilhelm Parfumarie. Oh, this perfume, if you love, I feel like when you go on dates, the perfume you wear kind of gives information on how you want to be perceived. If you want to feel so feminine, you want to smell very floral, like you're almost running through you know, a garden of flowers, you want to project that, oh, very feminine, you know, very, I wouldn't say fragile, but you know, that delicate part of you. I feel like this is a great one. This is a white floral, so this has pink freesia, it has passion fruit, bergamot, tuberose, gardenia, orchid, vanilla, marshmallow, and tonka bean. It's a sweet, nice floral. Now, the reason I am adding this to the date night scent is because not everyone wants to really smell sexy all the time. Of course, you want to feel sexy, but I personally, it's not every time I want to really project that. There's some instances where I just want to smell delicate. Like, I want to smell like you should be taking care of me. I want to smell like a princess, like someone you need to take care of. That's what I want to project on that day. And for days like that, perfumes, I find white florals to be the best way to send that message, you know. So Moon Carnival by Vilhelm is such a beautiful white floral. It has gotten me so many compliments. I remember when I initially got this perfume, when, you know, they actually sent me this perfume. When I got this perfume, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of florals. If you don't like white florals, I always say start easy. I'm like, wow, that's a lot, because you do get a lot of like the tuberose, and you get a lot of like the gardenia, and of course it's sweet, you have the vanilla in there. But let me tell you, I wore this and I got to the event. I actually went for, I believe it was a baby christening. You know, when you have baby christening, you have a reception after where the family just kind of gather around and, you know, you eat and you mingle. And I walked in, I was late, I missed the church part, and I walked in and I hugged her and she was like, you smell so good. And then I hugged another person, it's like, you said, and then someone else came and she stood next to me, because the lady I initially told her, oh my gosh, you have to go stand next to Ade. And then she came and she stood next to me. She's like, you smell really good. You smell really good. What perfume is that? And I've worn it to a different place, and honestly, the guy was like, you smell so pretty. It's such a delicate, pretty floral. I just want to wear, you know, gowns, dresses when I'm in this, just lay down and be taken care of. This perfume projects I want to be taken care of, if that makes sense. So if that's the kind of message you're hoping to pass along with your date on Valentine's Day and in this month of love, go ahead and give this a try. Go ahead and give Moon Carnival a try. I love this one from Vilhelm Parfumarie. I feel like it's such a good one. Next, we have a personal favorite of mine. It is Side Effect by Initio. Oh. It has rum, vanilla, tobacco, and cinnamon. See, if you're looking for something different, you're looking for something different from the norm. And when I say different from the norm, I mean, like, you know, you're tired of the tuberose, you're tired of the gardenia, you're tired of the florals, you're tired of the sweetness, you're tired of the woodiness. You want something really different. You're at that age where you want something mature. You don't want something you smell like, you know, every girl is wearing everywhere. You know, you want something very unique, something that lets them know you're the boss, and something that pretty much lets him know how to play with you. this is the perfume you need to be considering. This is such a boss woman perfume. I cannot explain how much of that boss woman vibes this gives. When I wear this, I feel like I can own everything. Yeah, I feel like when I walk into the restaurant, I can own the restaurant with them. I feel like, you know, if this man talks to me too much, I can do like this and that's it. I feel like I can walk into a place and command authority. That's what this perfume gives. It's tobacco, it's rum at its finest. It's well blended. But what I really like what I feel like really works with it is the fact that the tobacco and rum is not overbearing. Because I have tried other tobacco scents, and sometimes when tobacco is in a perfume, for me, sometimes like I would enjoy it, but it starts to get too much and it gets to a point where it just bores me. But this perfume is so interesting. The rum, the tobacco is so well blended. Do I think it's safe for you to buy it without sampling? No, don't do that. Sample it first before buying it, because I don't think this is something that everyone would easily like. I feel like it's something that you have to grow into. It took me time to actually grow into it and then start to love and enjoy it. But why do I think it's perfect for date night? If you want to send the message of don't mess with me, I'm independent, I can do my own stuff, but I'm sexy and I'm here for this date. Like, I'm a boss woman. That's what I want to project to you on this date. Next sexy fragrance I think will be perfect for you to go on date night or for you to hang out with that special someone this Valentine is Ani by Nishane. Wow, this it's a warm, spicy vanilla. Let me just say, if you want to be hugged all night, it's so warm. It's one of those, it's a warm, spicy vanilla that it's unique. So people keep wondering, what are you wearing? What is that? Like, they want to hug you because they don't understand what that scent is. It's such a different scent profile. And I have tried other Nishane. I've tried 100 Silent Ways and I absolutely loved it. But Ani just gives a different vibe. As you can see, I am running down my bottle because it's not been so long since I got this. This has ginger, it has bergamot, it has pink pepper, green notes, cardamom, blackcurrant, vanilla, benzoin, sandalwood, musk. Whew. And it has patchouli. I just feel like this is a very good warm spicy vanilla. If you like vanilla but you don't like the vanilla too sweet, you like a good warm spicy vanilla, this is a great one. This is one you should definitely consider adding to your collection. It's just so warm and it's not too, if you don't like perfumes that are too sweet, you want a little spice, you have fire, you want him to know I'm not to be played with, but I do like to be taken care of. Yeah, this is the one you want to consider. It's such a great warm spicy vanilla, and that to me is just the baseline for why this is a great sexy date night scent. And also the longevity on this and the projection. Ooh, the projection that this perfume has is ridiculous. This is one of those perfumes that entered the room before you entered the room. Like, and it would speak for you before you open your mouth. Like, it would start projecting out such that people are asking, what is that? What are you wearing? Before you even start to get close to them. It projects so well, and I feel like that's such a great quality of this one. So if you want to command attention on that day and you want him to never forget you, because he's always gonna remember, because he's gonna smell that perfume before he even starts looking at what you're wearing, Nishane Ani is a great one for you to consider. Oh, such a beautiful warm spicy vanilla. I wanted to keep this very short and, you know, keep the options very little, so we're gonna go ahead and conclude this series of sexy fragrances for this Valentine for you to try out. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I really have been trying to keep the videos very short so you can actually watch them and it doesn't take too much of your time, so you can get the recommendations you want. I do want to mention that of all the fragrances I mentioned, one of them was gifted, but that definitely does not in any way affect how I would actually talk about it. But yeah, Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button, share and like. I'm definitely going to be posting more. Thank you so much if you subscribed. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.